y'all, Shay here. Today is Wednesday for me, Thursday for y'all, and today is Whip and Chat Day. Let me go ahead and have a seat. I just was seeing what you were seeing. Yeah, Whip and Chat Day. So WHIP stands for work in progress. So go ahead and grab whatever you want to do for the next hour or so. This one may be a shorter one because I'm going to be answering some tag questions. And I don't know how long they'll take me to answer. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. But y'all go ahead and grab something to eat, drink. I've got my drink here. Oh, my tumbler's out of water. I've got some good old natural spring water here. And yeah, grab your current project. My current project is, and I think it's one of the questions, but this was a gift. So the reason why I'm working on this one, I just started on it yesterday, is this is a gift from Crafting with Susie. She was so sweet. She got me this reindeer from Diamond Dots. I had bought the same one. I'm gonna go ahead and take my hat off in case it gets in the frame. She had got this for me because I'd bought the same one, and I bought it for a Jingle Drills giveaway. And when I unboxed it, she saw how much I loved it because it's really pretty, you guys. And it's a great size. It's a 30 by 30, or excuse me, it's a 30 and a half by 30 and a half, the drill area. And yes, so that was so kind of her. I've finished both of my No Start November kits, so I don't have anything else that was a work in progress that I needed to finish. So I thought, just, for the time being until Jingle Drills start, I'll go ahead and work on this one because we are heading out for Disney World in a few days. So I'll be gone for that time. So I thought, let me just pull out something small. And again, it was a gift. So I thought that was really nice. And I wanted to go ahead and work on it. Y'all, it only has 13 colors. Look at this. Yeah, not a lot of colors, which is so funny. I'm used to seeing this whole thing filled up. One of them is like a rhinestone, a gold rhinestone. Really cool. There's some ABs in here. So yes, I'm working on that. What else? I've got my, I got these Coverminders. I got this little gingerbread. Whoa, look at that, y'all. They want to be together. They're kissing. Come on, guys, separate. I've got these little gingerbread people and the little gingerbread house. I got these from, oh my gosh, I have to remember. I think Kim's Needle Minders. I think that's where I got these. Editing Shay will make sure that, I make sure I'll put the correct ones in the description. It's either Shine Shop Designs or Kim's Needle Minders, but they're both Etsy shops, so I'll be able to look at my Etsy purchasing history. Look, they want to go in the gingerbread house. That's kind of cute. So I just pulled out some Christmas Coverminders just to kind of put on here. I've got my release papers from Star Or. You get those from Amazon. And this is Elizabeth Ward. Got my little trash container that I put a magnet on. Found this at Michael's. Whoa, there was a piece of, oh, here it is. I'm like, well, I just dumped out my one little sliver of trash. I'm using a red pen, and this pen is from Butterfly Effect Wares on Etsy. Really pretty red pen. And then I'm just using just a white boat, just a plain white boat. And I think that's it. I think that's all the things. And then, of course, I have a few coffee stickers on my release papers. Because it is that time of year, you guys. So before we get into the tag questions, now the tag questions are ones that Mrs. Crochet and Coffee put out for, creators to answer. There's 17 of them. So I have not written any notes down. I've glanced at them. But that's it. I was gonna print them out and write each of my answers, but I thought, you know what? Let's just wing it. So you're gonna just kind of hear my top of my head answer. But before we do the tag questions, I wanted to thank a couple people. So I have Buy Me a Coffee, and I got 3 coffees bought for me from Gina Beachy. Thank you so much, Gina. I know I love it when you comment in my comment section, and I always love hearing from you. And what she said was, thank you for many hours of entertainment while I DP. I'll be first in line when you start selling your Shay trays. Happy Thanksgiving. So thank you, Gina. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. If you're watching, hopefully you're watching. Thank you very much for the coffees. That means a lot, and it just goes right back into the channel, and it, you know, gives me an opportunity to, you know, do more giveaways for y'all and show more, you know, paintings and accessories and all the things. So, and I also wanted to thank, I've got some new Patreons. All of a sudden I got like 3 new Patreons. So Patreon is growing. So I'm excited. I've got more folks on there now. So if you're interested, the link is down below. And Patreon is basically just a behind the scenes. You get special, depending on what tier you're at, special videos, live streams, image pictures, sneak peeks, help me make decisions, just things like that. So yeah, if you want to know more about me and my family, and like I said, we're going to head to Disney. So I'm going to go ahead and for my Patreons, I'm going to do some vlogging. I'm going to do some videos while we're at Disney for them. And we leave on Saturday, and today I'm filming, this is Wednesday. So we've got a few days before we head out, and we'll be there until Wednesday. So it's just 4 or 5 days. It's kind of a short trip, but we just wanted to get away for a little bit. And we love going to Disney during this time of year because it's, they have it all decorated for Christmas. I'm gonna make sure you don't see my light. Okay, I use an overhead light. I don't use a light pad. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me grab a symbol before I start. Now, I will say the only thing I have not liked, which I'm used to it with diamond dots, and I meant to put some dryer sheets in here, but I forgot. There is some static. So they're kind of sticking to my tray a little bit, and then they're sticking to the sides of the containers. So I meant to put dryer sheets in it when I was kitting it up, but I forgot, and I was like, it's a small kit. It'll be fine. All right, you guys, so should we go ahead? Let me see if there's anything else diamond painting related, business-wise, because, you know, we always got to do our shop talk first before we start doing any more fun stuff. Let's see. Oh, yeah. One other thing I wanted to mention to you guys before I forget is because I will be gone next week. Excuse me, I just drank a bunch of water. Because I will be at Disney next week, I will not have a whip and chat next week. And I'm kind of sad. I've never missed a whip and chat. I've been doing this since March 1st, and I've never missed a whip and chat. So I'm like, oh my God, this is weird. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. I'm sure y'all will survive without a whip and chat from me for a week. But I just, you know, I'm that type of person that follows through on what I say I'm going to do. And I've got a routine and a schedule. But you know, I'm going to be spending time with my family, and I know you guys understand that. So, but I will have some content pre-filmed that I'm currently editing for y'all. So you'll have a few videos to keep you company while I'm gone. Okay, probably be like 2 or 3 while I'm gone. We'll see. All right, what else? I think that's it. You know, Jingle Drills is coming up. I kind of touched on that at the beginning. That's a diamond painting event that Emeralds and Fairy Lights, Lindsay and I are putting on. And it starts November 29th. So Cyber Monday, November 29th, and it runs through December 25th. So if you'd like to join us, anything winter, holiday, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, anything religious, anything that means this time of year to you. There is a Facebook page. I'll have that link down below. And there is an Instagram page, #JingleDrills. So I'll also link that down below. And I think that's it. If you have any questions about the event, just let me know. There is an announcement video that kind of covers, you know, all the ins and outs. If you do want to participate, we'd love to have you guys. There's going to be prizes and, you know, all the fun stuff that you know, events bring. So please join us. The more, the merrier. Get it? I know. I had to say it, you guys. I had to say it. Randee and I did a live on Sunday. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. We had so much fun. If you were there, thank you for joining us and making it so fun. If you haven't watched it yet, go check out the replay. It's on my channel. It just says Sunday Fun Day Live. Sunday Fun Day Live, I think it says. And yeah, go check it out. We had a really good time. Randee and I were just, you know, being ourselves, hanging out. So it was a lot of fun. We were sitting in my backyard and we're just enjoying everyone's company. And, you know, we also had Shannon Birch, who also goes by Shanny. One of our subscribers. She joined us. She had sent some gifts for our Mermaids and Magic event, and we opened it on camera with her present. So we had her in there too. So if you'd like to meet her, she's on there. And she was so sweet, you guys. I really, really loved getting to know her and putting a face with a name. And yeah, I loved it. I want to meet more folks. I should do that every Sunday. I should have like a new subscriber on if you would want to be on. So that's a really good thing. Y'all go ahead. An idea just popped up, you guys. Y'all, if you want to join me on a live, if you're ever so interested, you don't have to show your face necessarily. You can diamond paint, you can do whatever you want. Well, you know, that's appropriate, of course. But if you want to join me on a Sunday live and you're available, send me a message or comment down below and let's chat. Yeah, let's make it happen. You know, we all talk about how close we are in this community and how much this community means to us. Well, let's get even closer, right, you guys? Let's see what everybody looks like and meet everybody. That would be fun. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I know I talked about it before, but I talked about like, you know, setting up some type of Zoom call or a Zoom, you know, and I know there are some other people that are doing it, but it would be fun to, oops, got one that jumped out. It'd be fun to do a Zoom call where you could see more people. Because, I mean, I enjoy the chat, but sometimes it's hard to, you know, sometimes, I mean, it's fun because you're reading chat, but it's also, would be nice if you could, you know, obviously in the perfect world, it'd be nice to see everybody, but that's not how it works. We're all kind of separated and far apart. So we're making do with what we have, right? All right, should we just move on to these questions? Should we just do them? Can you tell I'm like putting it off? I'm not sure. I feel like I'm going to be put on the spot. I normally do better with whipping chats when I can just just talk away about whatever comes to my mind or whatever I've taken notes about. But this, I don't know. Like I said, I've glanced at them, but I don't have all my answers. So, okay, let's just get into it. Why not? All right. So again, this is from Mrs. Coffee. So she has a playlist if you want to go check out other creators that have been participating in this. We're all sending her a link and she's adding it to a playlist. So I need to go check some of those out and see what some of the other answers are. I didn't have an opportunity she did a premiere. So you might already know exactly what's going on. But she did a premiere video and I didn't have an opportunity to watch the whole thing. I don't know where I was that night. Something was going on. But, oh, we went to the movies. That's what it was. It was that night we went to the movies. Yep. And I didn't catch the whole thing. So I still need to go back and watch it. But I think she answers the questions too. So I'm curious to see her answers. So I'm going to go back and rewatch that. So Mrs. Coffee, thank you for doing this. And I always like doing tag questions. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. And I like to hear other people's answers too. All right. Let's get into it. So there's 17. Let me fire up my computer. Okay. Diamond painter questions. All right. Number 1, what's your current whip? Give us all the details and what you like about it so far. One thing I did not tell you guys, it's a round, which I really like so far. And that's why I decided to do this one as well, because I've been doing a lot of squares. The 2 No Start Novembers that I had just worked on the last few weeks were both squares. And I feel like I've been doing a lot of squares. So I'm loving the fact that this is round. It's small. It means something to me because, you know, a friend sent it to me. And so every time I look at this, I think of her. And speaking of her, Crafting with Susie and lives, I have asked her to join me for a live. And we're just trying to find the right Sunday. She said she works on Sundays. So I was so bummed. I was like, okay. But she says if she ever gets a Sunday off, maybe we can do it. So y'all stay tuned for that. I love Crafting with Susie. So I'll definitely link her down below. I'm also going to link, I talked about Randee and I going live on Sunday. I forgot to mention that too. Sorry, you guys, I'm all over the place. So Randee is really close to 1,000 subscribers. So I'll link her down below. So if you're not already subscribed to her, please show Randee some love. She's awesome, y'all. She's a wonderful person. She's a great content creator. She's so good at doing unboxings. So if you like unboxings, she is the woman right there, y'all. And then also speaking of her, she is so generously accepted to fill in for me for this coming Sunday's live, since we will be out of town, since we leave Saturday. So y'all go ahead and, I'm sure she'll be putting out some information on Instagram and a thumbnail and all that good stuff for for her live coming up as it gets closer. But be sure and join her and show her some love. Yeah, because she's only gone live. This will be her second live that she's done by herself. So she's really doing it. And I'm proud of her because she's naturally a little shy, which is so hard for me to even say and believe, but that's because I've gotten to know her. But when you don't know her that well, she can be a little shy. So yeah, go show her some love. And also she loves dolphins. So if you want to, you know, during that live, give her some dolphin emojis. She would love that. No, y'all, I'm just kidding. She doesn't like dolphins. She can't stand them. So if y'all want to mess with her, give her some dolphins. But don't tell her I said so. She may watch this. Okay, so let me get back to this. All right, so that's my current whip, the Diamond Dots. It's called Reindeer. It's 30 by 30. There's a thumbnail right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's got all red in the background, different shades of red, and then it's white and gold. And that's where those gold rhinestones are going to go inside. It's going to be so pretty. Question number 2. What is your workspace like? Include a picture if possible. All right. So editing Shay will take a picture of where I diamond paint and where I do my editing for my videos and, you know, where I film and everything. It's all in the same location. And y'all probably know by now if I think I've mentioned it before, but I am in my master bedroom. So it's I needed a place where I could close the door when the kids and, my husband works from home, and I just needed some privacy to film and not have you guys hear everybody in the background. So yeah, I do everything in the master bedroom, right next to my bed. I mean, I can lean back and be on my bed. So sometimes it's a bad thing to be in the bedroom because there have been times where I've been diamond painting and I feel a little tired and I'll just lay down and go, just take a nap. Or sometimes at night, my husband will be out there watching TV and I'll be in here diamond painting and I get tired and I don't even say goodnight to him. I just go to bed because the bed's like right behind me. So it's got its pluses and minuses, right? It's just when you see your bed, you just want to lay in it. And now that I've decorated it for Christmas in here, it's so cozy. Yes, Lou calls it the cozy cottage because it's decorated for Christmas. Speaking of that, you guys, if you enjoyed that decorating video, I don't think I mentioned in that video that it's going to be a series, and that if y'all did enjoy that, I already have some filmed and edited and like ready to go. But the next one you'll see, it'll be every Saturday. You'll see until Christmas. Well, no, not October, until Thanksgiving, until everyone starts decorating like normal people. I know I decorate a little early. I know, I can't help it. I just can't help it, you guys. It's my mom's fault. I'm gonna blame her. Actually, no. Yes, because I actually talked to my mom this morning. And I'm like, so Mom, have you already decorated? And she's like, yeah. See? So the apple does not fall far from the tree, guys. My mom does it, and so do I. So I can't blame her because she's already decorated too. I need to go over there and see what she's done. Because she told me this year she wasn't going to decorate that much. And my mom normally goes like all out. Like all out. But I know it's a lot of work. And I know it, but it's just going to seem so strange if it's not all decorated. But I'll just have to accept that and carry on the tradition on my own, which she taught me well. Oh my gosh, you guys, look up from what you're doing. I don't know if you can see. Oh, y'all, I normally zoom in. I think I'm still zoomed out. I'm so sorry. Let me zoom y'all in a little bit. Guess we're not too far into it. 18 minutes. I'm going to bring y'all over just a little bit. And I'm going to zoom you in. I want you to see this gold. Do you see the hoof right here? Look at that. Gold rhinestones. Yeah, all in here. Love this. Look at the sparkle coming off of this. That's so pretty. I love it. I love this one. Okay. And I know I keep getting off a topic, but speaking of this painting, in the last Whip and Chat, if y'all are curious, I had, because in the Whip and Chat before that, I had said that I was going to be giving the other painting away since, Susie sent me this one. And I did hear back from the winner a couple of days ago because it had to be before today. And she's in the UK. So I did mention that if it was an international winner, that I would be sending them a gift card in lieu of the painting. So I actually still have this painting available, and I'm definitely going to use it for a Jingle Drills giveaway for sure. But I just told her, you know, the company of her choice, the diamond painting company of her choice, and she picked one. So I'm gonna send that off to her. And yeah, so congratulations to Ellie in the UK. Congratulations again for, you know, entering, and it's a lot of fun. I love giving stuff away. I love doing giveaways. It's so fun, and little random giveaways. You never know. All right, so I talked about my space. So editing Shay will add in a picture. If you haven't already seen one, I will definitely add in a picture of my little spot in my room. Okay, welcome to my space. This is the master bedroom. Y'all saw this when I did the Christmas decorating video. Some of the pillows are not like they should be, but that's okay. So we have a dog. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Looks like he's got one of his little Christmas babies all torn up. So I'll just give you a little tour. So over here we have these built-in shelves. This is where I keep a lot of my, this is like my diamond painting area right here, one of the shelves. I keep my pens, scissors, got my knife. I got this cup from a subscriber, got all my cards I've gotten from people. This is just my washi tape that I use to cover up my addresses. I got this cute little mermaid tray from Bev B. I got this from Sheena Pike. It was a gift from her. It's my little ruler. More pens in here. I got this from Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter, as a gift. It's got my micro glue dots and some extra multi-placers. So I'm trying to do this with one hand. Ugh, it's really hard. And some extra blue wax. So I just kind of keep it in this cute tin. Yeah. And then here's my little planner where I put in here, like, you know, videos and stuff. And then here's my release papers. Once I've finished this section, I just kind of put them back here. And everything else I have is upstairs. So this is kind of my area downstairs where I keep the stuff I need on a daily basis. Got some other stuff up here, some diamond painting stuff. Got my Jingle drills kit already kitted up. Got some fun little pens I got from the dollar store for some friend mail. I put some of my extra beads in here. This is the beads. This is the, not beads, my drills. These are the drills for my Jingle drills painting. Here's some fun stuff that I'm gonna unbox later for y'all. Got extra trays. What else? And then in here, this is where I do my diamond painting and then my editing. So I've kind of got, and right now Lou is diamond painting at this desk. This desk is, the legs come in and it folds down. You can just put it under a bed. But right now she's working on her diamond painting. But this is normally where I have my computer so I can do some of my editing. So for right now, it's kind of just chilling in between desks. Here's notes for my whip and chat. And then here's, y'all know I love this IKEA mat. It's a magnetic desk cover. So all my Coverminders just stick right to it. It's great. Got my overhead light. Got my iPad. I like to watch all my YouTube videos on here. I have all my friends. I got my water. And then over here, this is where I keep the things that I have to unbox. I've got a couple of budget-friendly bags. Do y'all recognize that one? I got a Daimoon shop. And then I've got some boxes back there in the corner of the current paintings that we're working on right now. And then my Jingle drills one. Here's my jewelry case. There's my nightstand, and there's my bed. So I'm not kidding y'all. I mean, I can just like, I don't make you dizzy. Oh, and then here's my lights. Here's my little thing I use for filming. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's like for a boom mic or something, but we just bought this little mount for it. Ryan had it before, and I think it's my husband's actually. So we just put this little clamp on there for my phone. Got these I got these bulbs on Amazon, and they're a little too big, but we make them work. Because the other ones my son had, these were his lights when he streamed. When Ryan had them, one of the bulbs was broken. I think I told y'all that story, and it cut me. The light was falling down. I went to catch it. So I got these replacements, but they're so big. They're like enormous, obnoxiously big. But yeah, this is my space. So, oh, this is a kitchen chair. Just kind of added in here. But yep, that's where I do all the things. All right, you guys, back to the video. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, that's it for those. Okay, that's so pretty. So there's not any, there's just some in here, not any in the bottom of the hoof. All right, which one do we want to do next? Hold on, let me just grab a color before I get to going again. We're gonna do 4. Okay, so what is question number 3? 3, what's your favorite DP pen and where is it from? This is a tough one, y'all. This is a tough one, of course, because if you have multiple pens, how do you choose, right? I mean, I can say I have favorites, but then as soon as I pick that one, I think of another one that I like. So it really depends on, so a lot of them are from certain people and those have more meaning than others, but then some are my favorite because they're so pretty, and it really depends on what painting I'm working on, how I choose my pens. But I try to use, you know, several small shops. I know I'm kind of dancing around the question, you guys, but gosh, my favorite pen. That's so hard. All right, so my favorite pen is probably my rose gold pen, and it is from Diamond Pen Pal on Etsy. And I can link them down below if you're not familiar with them. They've got, now some folks aren't huge on it because on this company, because they have the roll stop, the no roll stop. So it's flat on one side and it doesn't bother me at all, but it's a gorgeous pen. And actually it's funny, speaking of Miss Coffee, she's the one that I saw, she had it first, and I contacted them that night and I was like, can I have this pen? It is so pretty. And then I got Randee one. So I love that pen. It's so pretty. It just sparkles, and I should have it in front of me. But speaking of pens, the reason why it's so hard to choose is because this is funny that this question came up because just 2 days ago, Lou wanted to diamond paint with me, and I'll have to show y'all her progress so far. It's the most I've ever seen her diamond paint, and she's doing great. So she asked me, Mom, how many, because she was going to pick a pen to do with her painting, and she's like, how many pens do you have? I'm like, oh no, I've actually never counted them. She's like, let's count them. Can we? I was like, okay. So she lays them all on the bed, and y'all, it's obscene when you actually see something that you collect like all laid out all at once. And she's looking at me and she starts counting. I have 31 pens. That seems like a lot to me. And I was like, wow, okay. Now, a lot of those pens, I told her, I'm like, this was a gift, that was a gift, that was a gift. I didn't want her to think I bought all of those. But the ones that are also special to me are the ones that were, you know, given to me. Like I've got a beautiful one from Debbie Rice. She sent me this beautiful mermaid for my my 1,000 subscriber. Wait, was it 500 or 1,000? I want to say it was 500 because I feel like I've had it for a while and I love it, you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna go get these pens. Y'all just need to see them if you haven't already seen them. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go grab them. Okay. So here's the pens. Here's the rose gold pen I was talking about. I just love this pen, you guys. It's just so pretty. It's pink, it's rose gold, it sparkles. I just love it. Yeah, I love it. I thought my lava pen was gonna be my favorite, but it's actually not. But they also made that one too. But here's my mermaid pen. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Yep. So yeah, but I have a lot of pens that, you know, have meaning that, you know, people have gifted. My husband got me one for Christmas from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop one year. I think not last year, but the year before. It's funny, I've noticed the more I've been diamond painting, I don't get any, and you know, I really want diamond painting gifts, but no one gives me diamond painting stuff anymore. Either one, they don't know what to get me because they don't know what I already have, maybe. Or two, maybe they think I won't like it. I don't know. But my husband's like, so give me some gift ideas for you for Christmas. And I was like, an Etsy gift card. I mean, if you're okay doing a gift card, if you're going to do a gift card, that would be a great place to do it from. Because then y'all, then I can get, you know, stuff that I want. Sorry, there's a glare and I can't see. So yeah, I did ask for an Etsy card. So maybe I'll get some more pins, right? Can never have too many pins, you guys. Because I want them to match. I want to be matchy-matchy. Craft room update. Okay, I'll give that to you real quick before we move on to the next question. These are going to be questions, answers, and ramblings, and then questions, answers, and rambling. So, craft room update. It's coming. The contractors came out last week. Yep, they came out. We went through everything one more time because my husband had changed some things, and we're all set. we're trying to empty the room now. So I emptied all my diamond paintings, and I never really knew how much stuff I had because it was in this cabinet, but we need to move the cabinet out of the room, so I needed to empty it. I didn't count, but I don't have as many. I was afraid I was going to have a lot, and my stash is not that bad. I don't have that many. So I felt good about it once I saw it. I was like, okay, that's not that bad. But Lou was like, whoa, she was helping me. She's like, yo, a lot. And again, I was like, wait, that was a gift. That was a gift. Trying to justify it, you guys. But the craft room, they said they're going to start construction and the last week of November. So when we get back from Disney, we'll have a few extra days to finish cleaning things out and moving things out of that area. We're basically using Lou's room because she doesn't sleep in her room. She sleeps in the guest room downstairs next to our room. So her room is basically going to be used as storage for furniture and things that we need to move out of that area. And then once the craft room's done, that stuff will go back in there. So yeah. So I'm excited. It looks like it's going to happen. I still can't believe it. Still seems surreal and like this is not really going to happen. But y'all, I worry about being upstairs and not being like connected to what's going on with my family and the kids, and because I'm going to be upstairs in a room with a door. It's going to be kind of weird because right now I'm in our bedroom and I leave the door open most times, and I'm in here diamond painting, and you know, I'm kind of in the center. You know, I'm near the kitchen. I can keep near the front door. Lou can come talk to me. I know what's going on in the house. Being upstairs in a secluded room, I mean, I'm not going to keep the door closed. Obviously, I'm going to want to keep it open, but I feel like I'm not going to know what's going on. So that I'm a little worried about, or no one's going to see me. Now the boys are upstairs, so, you know, they'll get to see me, and I'll go see them probably more because I'm too lazy to go upstairs right now. So yes, I'll keep y'all posted. I need to show my Patreons. I showed them early on what the space looked like and what space we're using to use as the craft room. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, let's move on to the next question, you guys. Oh, my computer went to sleep. To sleep. Come on, wake up. All right. Okay, that was number 3. So number 4, what is your favorite diamond painting tray and where is it from? I would say, of course, you know, I love Shay trays, obviously, but if I was gonna pick, my favorite tray that I've purchased is a Munimade tray. She's on Etsy. We all love her. She's got some great stuff. She's really nice. I've also got some other handmade crocheted items. I think they're crocheted. Pumpkins and, you know, gifts. So yeah, she's very talented. And, you know, I want to support, again, small businesses. And she lives in Texas. She's not very far from me. So yeah, it'd be nice to meet her one day. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, she's only about 30 minutes from me, I think. Yeah, so she's not far. So when I have ordered things in the past, which since we started doing trays, I haven't really ordered anything because, you know, we started making our own stuff. But when I used to order from her, it would take no time to get trays. So I was lucky in that aspect because shipping was pretty quick because it didn't have to go very far. All right. So what's the next question? Number 5, which do you prefer, round drill or square, and why? So this is going to seem kind of wishy-washy, but a lot of people I think will agree with me. I like both. I know it seems like such a lame answer, but I do like both. I really don't have a preference. Now, obviously, they both have their pros and cons. Obviously, rounds are a lot faster. I can do them a lot faster. Squares take a little more time, but you get more detail with squares. So, I mean, but what I do is, just like I know a lot of people do, I try to swap, right? I try to do a square and then a round, square and a round, every other one. So that way I don't get, you know, burnout on just one type. But I was really intimidated to do squares the very first time I did them. I don't remember how long I'd been diamond painting when I did my first square, but you just hear so many things about it, how it's harder, and yeah, just like multi-placing. I didn't multi-place for a long time. And once I did it, I was like, well, what was I doing? What was I not doing this before? And now I straighten, as I've told y'all before, I'm a straightener. It's part of my OCD. I've got to have everything just perfect. And for those of you that are curious, I'm not making a joke about OCD. I legitimately have it, and I'm being medicated for it. So I have been diagnosed with OCD. So no wonder I'm a scoocher. And it does take me a while to diamond paint sometimes because I want everything to be perfect. And just like so. I want it to look a certain way. I can't just let it be crooked. Yeah. All right. So enough about me. All right. And my OCD-ness. Let's see. Number 6. What is your favorite wax / putty? So it's either neither. Neither nor. I don't like wax or putty as far as my single placer is concerned. I love micro glue dots. I am one of the people that is obsessed with micro glue dots. Yep. I will never go back. And I've been really bad. I don't try anybody else's stuff. I've been gifted some things and I'm like, nope, I just love it. But in my multi-placer, I use pink wax, good old pink wax that we get, you know, I like Diamond Art Clubs and Craftablies, or blue wax. They're both to me about the same. I really don't notice a big difference between the two, but it works and it's free. So yeah, that's what I use. I don't have a putty. No, I don't own a putty. So I've never even tried a putty. I know Randee's putty is supposed to be really good. And of course, We Wax, you know, over at, you know, Anxiety Art Adventures. There's some good ones. I'm kind of stuck. That's how I get. I like something and I just, why change it, you know? But as a creator, I should probably experiment a little bit more and give y'all some insight into, you know, what's out there. But when it comes to wax and stuff, micro glue dots, it's where it's at for me. I am one of those people. All right, is it 11? 11? Is that an AB? No. Okay, so let's see, what's the next one? Number 7. What are the top 5 places to shop on Etsy for diamond painting supplies? What are my top 5 places? Okay, so for diamond painting supplies. Okay, so I would say my top 5, I'm just trying to think about all my favorites that I have, and they're all on it. They're all on, all on Etsy, which is the question. Let's see. I tried patty wax for a while and I just couldn't get into it, but I do love Distracted by Diamonds. I like their diamond paintings. So when it says diamond painting supplies, if you're talking about diamond paintings in particular, I always check her site every night, every day to see if there's anything new. So I have a lot of their paintings and I've done a lot of them. So I love Distracted by Diamonds as far as Etsy and diamond painting is concerned. I do like Oh Snap Crafters Cafe on Etsy. That's Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter. That's her YouTube channel. She does have a shop and she has scented Coverminders. And I love them. They smell so good. She's got these snaps that, she's got these bases and these snaps that come off. I don't have one right now in front of me to show you guys. But yeah, I do love, it's Oh Snap Crafters Cafe. And again, I'll try to link everything down below if y'all are curious on any of these things that I've mentioned. Let's see. So Distracted by Diamonds / Patty Wax. Oh Snap Crafters Cafe. I also like, I feel like I need to look at my Etsy to see who else I look at all the time. I do like, what else, you guys? I'm drawing a blank. Who else do I look at? Oh, Enablers Outpost. As I say, I know there's a lot that I have, like several shops hearted, so I'm trying to remember everybody. Enablers Outpost. Also, the pen company that I already mentioned, Pen Shop, Diamond Pen Pal. Gyms, I don't look at gyms as much. So those are probably my top 5. Patty Wax / Distracted by Diamonds. Oh Snap Crafters Cafe. Diamond Pen Pal. Enablers Outpost. Is that only 4? And then, who else am I forgetting about? You know what? Munimade. Yeah, she's on Etsy. Yep. Those are probably my top 5. Let's see. Number 8. What is an accessories company you haven't tried yet but want to? What's stopping you from trying them? Okay. I know the answer to this one because it's one of those unicorns and I just cannot get a hold of them. I want a pen from, there's 2 pen shops that I don't have a pen from. And again, they're like my unicorns. I want one, I just cannot get one either because I don't do Facebook. And I think some of them are on Facebook. And when I see the Instagram post, I miss it. The drops already happened and they're gone. It's, that's Mad Wood Turning and then Lazy River Wood Turning. So those 2 companies, both pen turners, I cannot get a hold of their pens. So yes, those are my unicorns. And those are the 2 that I would love to get a pen from. All right. Let's see. Number 9. What is your favorite DP accessory and why? My favorite DP accessory and why? You know what? And I'm actually not even using it right now, which is really funny. But the one I'm going to talk about, I'm not even using. I love my Harbor Freights. And I was a big Elizabeth Ward storage container person for a long time. And then I did a Harbor Freights video. I just thought I would do Harbor, there's one not too far from us. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll do a little video from there so everybody can see what it looks like inside. So while I was there, I decided to buy a few. And I really do like the Harbor Freights. So yeah, I think that's one of my accessories that I really look forward to using. I like the way they open and close, and I really like them. And they're cheap. Oh, speaking of that though, I noticed that they increased their prices. I was linking them in the description of one of my videos because I'd been using them. And I looked at it and it pulled up and they were $5.99. I think they used to be $5.99, but now they are $6.99. So I think they were like, what are all these what are all these people buying all these for? So they figured it out and they upped the price, which still is an awesome deal, you guys. I mean, really, for, it's 25-piece set. It's a great deal. So yeah, I like my Harbor Freight storage containers. So let's see. I need number 12. Is this an AB? Ooh, yes, it's a white AB. That's going to be pretty. Along his legs, his little legs. All right, what number are we at? Okay, number 10. How long have you been diamond painting? I started in April of 2019. Wait, is that right? No, 2020. Yeah, sorry guys, not 19. That'd make it a lot longer. Yes, that's when I started. Started with puzzles, and then I've told the story before, my mom and dad got a diamond painting, and I was like, okay, I didn't think much of it. I thought it was kind of weird, and I didn't really get it, but they said they enjoyed doing it, and so I was on Facebook one day, back in the day when I used to be on Facebook, and an ad came up, and the rest is history, you guys. I fell in love. I did. Absolutely head over heels. So yes, I've been doing it since April. And it's funny because I can always see like my first, the first one I ever ordered was on Amazon. No, I take that back. The very first one I ordered, I ended up throwing away, but it took so long to get here. I was getting other ones before it, but the very first one I ever ordered was from a company called Visuarts. Bad. It was bad. I didn't know about copyright at the time, but it was a Disney castle and obviously it was stolen, but it was so bad. The quality was awful and I ended up throwing it away. And then I got one on Amazon and that was the first one I ever did. And then I found Diamond Art Club. So, but it's funny, you can see your purchase history on Diamond Art Club and you can see, when you ordered your first one. And I think my first one was in April with them. So, yep. All right. What number are we at? Number 11. What made you want to start diamond painting? Well, I guess I already kind of touched on that, you guys. It's the thing that we can't discuss on here, but we all know what happened during that time frame, April of that year and of last year, and it was rough. And we all were looking for something to do while being at home, right? Trapped at home, stuck at home. And like I said, I was doing puzzles like crazy. I could not stop doing puzzles. And once I found, like I said, once I found this, I just, puzzles, I haven't done one since. I haven't touched one. I like to do puzzles during Christmas time. I like to have a Christmas puzzle kind of out on the table. That'd be kind of fun to do that, now that I think of it. We have one, but it's not very big. It's fun to have like a 1,000-piece puzzle kind of out, and then like over the holidays, everyone can kind of work on it a little at a time. But I think what ends up happening is I would end up doing this instead for my, with, you know, any free time I have, I'm diamond painting. So, all right, let's see. What's next? Okay, that was number 11. Okay, number 12. How long have you had your platform? I guess it's asking how long have I been on YouTube. I've had my YouTube channel since March 1st of 2021. I like how slow I said that. I don't know why. 2021. Come on, ABs. They're giving me a hard time. They like to do that to me. They don't want to go. Yes, March 1st is when I started. And y'all, speaking of my channel, I have a crazy goal, right? I mean, it's crazy. I know it's not going to happen, but it's kind of fun to have goals and to have big things to, you know, reach for, even though they're like really big. And it's probably not obtainable, but hey, I'm going to do everything I can to try to get there. And I don't get caught up in all the numbers, but certain milestones are something to celebrate. And I thought it would be so cool if I could get, come on, I hope y'all aren't seeing this. Hopefully you're just diamond painting away or cross stitching, but these ABs are giving me a fit and they won't get on my pen. March 1st of 2022, when it's my 1-year anniversary, I thought, how cool would it be to be at 2K, to hit that 2K milestone? I don't know, that's a lot. There's not a lot of, that's what, 4.5, yeah, a little over 4 months away. I don't know. And I'm at one, I don't even know what I'm at. I don't look at it every day, but yeah, but I thought that would be kind of fun, right? To hit 2K by my, 1-year anniversary, but we'll see. But yeah, that's one of my goals. That might be one of the questions. I don't know. What's next? Okay, number 13. Do you do other crafts? Do you do when you're not diamond painting? Do you do that? That doesn't sound right. Do you do other crafts? Do you do when you're not diamond painting? There's a lot of do's in there. It's 4 do's. No. No. Not really. Not anything that I can think of. No. With 3 kids, 2 dogs, I don't want or probably need another hobby or craft. Or I guess I didn't say hobby, but another craft. I'm already, like I said, obsessed with this. And yeah, I probably don't need to do anything else that would take me away from my family. I might get in trouble. This takes me away enough as it is. And then doing YouTube on top of diamond painting, those 2 alone, or because I know you've heard a lot of creators talk about it, but editing videos and film, everything, it takes a lot of time. So I've got those 2 things kind of juggling in, with everything else. So yeah, I don't really have anything else right now. Let's see, number 14. What are your top 5 places to buy pens, wax, and trays? I kind of already maybe listed that before, but top 5 places, kind of what I said before. It's, I've always wanted to order a pen from Flower Girl Blanks, but I've never ordered a pen. I have a blank from her that I bought from Randee, but I've never bought anything from her because her pens are really expensive. Let's see, trays, like I said, I like my own trays, but I do like Munimade trays. I have some Bella Art Dana Cole trays. Waxes, I don't really buy any wax. I just do the diamond dots, and pens, Diamond Pen Pal, Enablers, Outpost, those 2 other companies that I want to order, that I want pens from. So yeah, that's probably about it, because I kind of already answered some of those. Let's see. What is the next question? I'm almost done with this square. I know I'm single placing a lot. It's just, it's hard for me to talk and think and multi-place, and you just watch me scooch the whole time. Scooch, scooch, scooch. I'm a scoochy. Okay, I only have a couple more and then I'll be done with this. It feels good. I like rubbing my hands across my diamond painting because I'm always feeling for, yep, something sticking up. All right, what number are we at, you guys? That was number 14, number 15. So we're almost done. Hopefully this isn't boring you guys. Number 15, where do you start your diamond painting, top or bottom, and why? So it's funny because you can see I started this one. So I always start on the bottom. That is for sure always a thing. Always start at the bottom. But I think I normally start from the left, kind of like you're reading a book, right? Go left, right, and then I go to the next row up, left, right, left, right. But for some reason, I peeled up this corner, the right-hand corner. So I don't think I must go both ways. Yeah, I must like left or right because but I definitely start at the bottom. And why? So my hand doesn't get stuck in drills. Plus I like to kind of work my way up. It just feels like the bottom makes sense to me. So I don't know if that's a great answer or a scientific answer, but yeah, I would say that's probably why I do what I do, how I do what I do when I do. All right, where are we at, you guys? Oh, he went to sleep. Okay, that was number 15. Okay, number 16. Ooh, this is a really good one. Oh my gosh. Name 3 people, including other creators, that you would be willing to meet. You guys, that's tough. Only 3? Oh, I'd name a whole lot more than 3 if I could. That's a really tough question. I'm going to go with Lindsay with Emeralds and Fairy Lights. I think her and I would have a really good time together because we talked quite a bit. Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter. I love me some Jenny. Abigail Marie. It used to be Abigail Marie 007, but now it's, I don't know what her new channel name is, but y'all know Abigail Marie. Oh gosh, I gotta name one more, you guys. I have to. That would be Bev B with Bev B Diamond Paints. Yep, I had to add a bonus one in there. I can't just pick 3. That's not fair. And of course, I'd like to meet Mrs. Coffee. I think she'd be hilarious to hang out with. Yeah, I think those are my peeps. And of course, you know, Randee would be on my list, but I get to see that girl all the time. That's my girl. That's my butter. All right, you guys, let's see. 17, last one. What genre of diamond painting is your favorite? Example, animal, landscape, people. Y'all know the answer to this if you've been watching me for any period of time. I'm more of a fantasy person. Unless we think they're real, then it's not fantasy. But you know, I love me a mermaid or merman. Y'all, there's a merman canvas from Crystal Canvas Arts that I'm kind of thinking about buying and doing for the mermaid event. A lot of people are getting them. I can't peel this up. I don't have my tweezers. I'm gonna borrow Lou's. Oh yeah, I need to show y'all the progress that Lou has made on her diamond painting. I'm so proud of her. And she's doing a square and I haven't helped her at all. So I'll have to show you guys. But yeah, mermaids. Mermaids are definitely my favorite. I also like women, like pretty, you know, not necessarily the big-eyed, but yes, I love Hannah Lynn's style of artwork. So like and she does a lot of women. So yeah, I think that's it, you guys. So did you learn anything new about me? Did you? I don't know. All right, let me bring over, actually, let me pause it. I'll just bring her diamond painting over. I don't want to pause. I'm lazy like that, you guys. All right, let me show you her progress. She's almost done with one square. Sorry, look at this. 9 years old. And she did this just yesterday. And it's all squares. I'm so impressed with her. She multi-places. I mean, this girl, and look, now she's doing the black outline. See that? First she did this, and she's starting at the bottom left. So what she's working on, I let her do she said she wanted a big diamond painting. And this was a gift from, because I figured I'm going to end up having to do it. This is from Lindsay over at Emeralds and Fairy Lights, but she got this mermaid for me from Dreamer Designs for my 1K subscribers for that milestone. And so I'm letting Lou help me with it. The name is Patience. Yeah, I was so proud of her. I think she's done such a great job. And she just sits down and works on it. And she's like, can we diamond paint together? And we turn on music or turn on, you know, some YouTube videos that I know she'll enjoy that are appropriate. So yeah. All right, you guys. I thank you, Mrs. Coffee, for putting out the tag questions. I enjoyed those. Those were a lot of fun. And I guess we don't tag anybody else. I guess whoever wants to do them just does them. There was no rules in there that I saw that said you needed to forward it on to anybody else. So yeah, that's perfect timing. I just finished this. And so I'm going to miss you guys. Like I said, I'm not going to have another whip and chat next week, but there will be some videos that I'll put up ahead of time. You'll see another one of my decorating videos. It'll be the dining room. We have a snowman tree in there. So be sure and watch that. That'll go on Saturday. And then I'll probably have a unboxing also. And maybe one other. I got a budget-friendly company that I need to unbox too. So there'll probably be 2 unboxings and that decorating video. So y'all enjoy. And, you know, again, Patreons, you'll see some Disney footage. I'll also try to put some pictures on Instagram of what we're up to at Disney for folks to see. So please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. And I think that's it, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. I know this wasn't a full hour, but it was close. But I kind of said it would be a shorter one today. Yes, I got to get out of here. I'm going to eat some lunch. And then I got to go do some laundry. I'm starting to like stress and have some anxiety about going on a trip in a few days. So, but that's what happens. It's okay. It'll be fun though. I won't have to do dishes. I won't have to do laundry. I won't have to cook dinner. So I keep thinking of all the positives. Yes, it'll be good. Some good family time. All right. Y'all let me know down in the description. No, why do I always say that? Y'all tell me down in the comments how you are doing. And I'm sorry I didn't ask that before. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you're working on. And yeah, just tell me if you have any plans for Thanksgiving. We will be back the day before Thanksgiving. So if I don't get a chance to talk to y'all before then, happy Thanksgiving to each of you. And hope you enjoy that day. And that's it. Okay. All right, you guys. Love you. Take care. And oh, before I go, if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. And then if you haven't subscribed yet, there's the subscribe button down below. Click on that. And then there's a notification bell right next to that. And you'll get notified every time I post any new videos up. All righty. I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Okay. All right. Bye guys.